How's it going, guys? Welcome back. Today we've got some news. So we are up here at the Haunted House working on some Haunted Hills Productions orders. We have been for weeks. Lots of new stuff. I'll show you that. But the biggest thing you guys need to know right now is that these next few vlogs coming very soon are going to be very interesting because in the next 2 weeks we're going to be moving everything, the entire haunted house, all of our stuff, everything out of this property. We're moving on to larger things and it's going to be much better. So I'll talk more in a bit. Alright guys, so let's talk some more. So for the past few months we've been in negotiations to renegotiate our lease on this building. After months of negotiating, we could not come to an agreement. They wanted a lot of money. We didn't want to pay that, but we were willing to. But the final nail in the coffin was when they decided to tell us what days we could operate our haunted house. So they wanted us to pay more than we could honestly afford, and they wanted to limit the days that we could open, which would limit the amount of revenue that we were able to create, so as well as not allowing us to open for other events, and we're not cool with that. So we've decided to vacate. So we're going to take all our stuff, the whole haunted house down, move it somewhere else. We're going to rebuild. It's going to be better. It's going to be larger. It's going to be awesome. So we'll take what we learned from here, start fresh. We'll get to build a brand new haunted house, which will be really good for everyone. All our audience will get to see something brand new that we get to bring to them. A fresh walkthrough. We'll get to build everything, and the next few days are going to be us tearing this down, turning this building from a haunted house into empty space that we leave as that. So right now, the crew was out here earlier. They tore out all the, right now they're working on prop removal. So they got this area knocked out. They got all the cage off of our photo booth. The next part is going to be taking out the actual structures from this room and from every room. How's it going?
Are all of these masks, are we keeping them?
Yeah, keep them for now. We don't know what's going to happen, so keep them. So monitors are all down. This room's already all taking all the props out. We had some other people here earlier helping, and they're just moving through, taking shit down. So this is going to be how it is. Today was kind of a soft open, but everything's going to get really revved up on Friday.
I got all of the electronics out of here, so I
Awesome.
took all of the wires out of here and here.
Sweet. Hey, Granny, take it easy. So stuff's coming down.
Is this toilet
The doors are
to
down.
the floor?
It might be. It could just be heavy.
Because Josh just tried picking it up and like it was not.
Like trying to also look.
It could also just be heavy.
Yep.
I don't know. I'll take a look. It could be neat.
Oh fuck shit.
Yeah, no, I don't know. But anyway, we're moving, guys. It's gonna be new adventures,
On
new
the bigger and better
things. That's correct. One thing one thing Haunted Hills does not do very well is die. We're not too good at dying, so we don't. We're gonna move. Right now the plan is to move it to a storage place.
Are you
ready
for me to mold that? Or are we not doing that tonight?
We're gonna do it tomorrow.
Okay. I probably won't be here tomorrow.
That's fine. Chris will take care of it.
I got it.
So we don't die very well. Right now we're going to move into a storage place, and then from there we're going to move into a new building with the intent to, as quickly as possible, we will purchase that property and we will own that and we will live there and we will take over the world. So
We're working on it.
yeah, this has been an adventure. This has been a chapter, but this is not the end of our story. So stay tuned. Some new shit is coming. Some new horizons are opened up, new avenues are explored, and we'll see what happens. I will see you tomorrow. This is not the end of this vlog, obviously. It's only been 4.5 minutes or so, but next up you're going to see some teardown. Alright guys, new day. Right now I'm heading out to Katz. I need to get a few items that I dropped off there that are mine. Nothing new, old stuff, but she just has it, so I'm going out there to grab it. Then I need to get, I want to get some pry bars, hammers, a new Sawzall, stuff like that. So sorry about that. There was a cop following me for some reason, but anyway, I'm going to get some new pry bars, some new driver bits, hammers, everything we could need to tear this out so we can go quick and efficient, so we don't have to stop and run to the store and grab shit because we don't have it. We just need to make sure we have everything ready to go, tear the stuff out, and get out of the building. So we're gonna make this quick and painless. We're gonna move forward, and we're gonna dominate whatever we do next, just like we always do. So let's do it. So I'm out here at Menards. I've got my mask on because Menards requires you to wear a mask. You also can't enter if you're under 16 years old. So let's get some stuff. The cart of destruction. Got some pry bars, hammers, sawzall blade, drill bits, everything you need. Everything a growing destruction man needs. Alright guys, I did not record it, and I should have, but we, right now I'm leaving a restaurant, bringing home some food. Got some burgers. It's gonna be a good time. It's good that restaurants are opening again for you to actually go in and eat. I'm excited to do that sometime soon, but anyway, we left a property. Now this property is where we are going to be housing our haunted house materials for the time being. Currently we're going to be renting about half of the building for storage of the haunted house, all broken up into panels and stacks and props. And HHP is also going to be living in that building. While we were there, we asked him the price to buy the whole property, the rest of that whole building, as well as another building that's in back, because the area it's in would be very good for a haunted house. The building looks creepy. It's large enough to house a haunted house, and the price he gave was fantastic. So it's very possible that we could also house our haunted house in that as a haunted house if in a year or so or less, who knows, we could acquire the property as a whole and then we would own it. The property does not have any parking, so we would need to resolve that issue elsewhere, but that could turn into something cool. Anyway, just wanted to share that with you guys. You will be checking it out very soon because when we're going to be moving into that for housing the stuff right now. But anyway, we're heading home right now. Then we're going to be headed to the haunt. More people are going to be tearing stuff down. Tearing down sounds so bad. They're going to be removing our fixtures. That sounds better. I'm going to be working on HHP stuff again because that train can't stop. But anyway, we're heading home. Gonna eat some food. Head to the haunted house. All right, guys, we're about to head out of here. I wanted to show you the update of the removal of the haunted house. Start in the costume room. Costume ladies were here today, removing all this stuff. They got all the costumes packaged up off the racks. These boxes will start being moved. All the shelves are all clear. Everything's going to start getting moved out very soon. I'm not sure if we're going to keep the costumes in the storage place or at the house, one of the two. But more demo happened over here. Hello, Steen. So I got all the electronics all down in this whole hallway, all from up above. We got the cage out of the ceiling in the boom boom room. This hallway's cleared out. Training room's getting cleared out. Trick-or-treater room is almost cleared out. Mask maker room is almost done. Also, all the props right here. We just got to get the roof off and then start taking the walls down. Hallway. The bunk rooms cleared out except for the bunks. And this cage needs to come down too. And you got a whole bunch of props here in the rules room, which all the walls from the rules room are moved over. And you got more stuff here in the photo booth, all full of props and stuff. And yeah, so we're moving along. Tomorrow is going to be much more progress, getting stuff just taken down everywhere. So we're going to start, the goal is to start taking walls down tomorrow, like more walls down tomorrow. So I cleaned out the boom boom room, so when I arrive, my first goal is to start over there, start chopping walls out and stacking them up over there. So then working our way this way, making sure all the props are all out, moved up, and the walls are put into proper stacks. So that's the goal. We'll do one more day of the vlog tomorrow, and then call that an episode. So see you guys tomorrow. Alright guys, so update. I know I told you today would be the last part of our vlog, and that we would be doing more tearing out of the haunted house. But there was a update today that has changed that plan. So we came here today, we scheduled last night, talked to everyone. Yesterday morning we went live with the news that we would be moving out of this building. We posted that all over our Facebook. We shared it to the community page where this is, stuff like that. And that started blowing up on Facebook. So then that got back to the mayor of Lake Station. And he apparently was not happy with how the lawyer reacted to us trying to negotiate. So then we got a call today. Today, our work day, our real big rip everything out work day was scheduled to start at 1 o'clock. At approximately 11:30 in the morning, we got a phone call from our lawyer saying the mayor's not happy with what happened and he would like to talk again. So we got it changed. We were able to renegotiate the contract to where we are able to operate on Sundays, which is what was holding us back previously. We don't have any restrictions on other events throughout our year, but we are able to operate on Sundays as long as we're closed by 10, which was our closing time anyway, which is fantastic. So we got what we want, they got what they want, everything's good. We're not going to move. We're going to be here at least for another year, at least, with the knowledge that that lease is only 1 year, and after that time we'll have to try to purchase this. So within the next year we will be owning a property for the haunted house, which will just lead to more growth, more expansion, everything, which is fantastic. So yesterday also we went to a property, I already explained this, that we found that we could use to keep the haunted house for the current time. If we were going to tear it down, we will now not be using that because we're not going to be tearing it down. We're going to be remaining here. Now, unfortunately, last night you saw we went and we ripped out a whole bunch of rooms. So instead of just rebuilding those rooms, we're going to use that as our renovation. A lot of those rooms I was talking about renovating anyway. So we're going to use that as our renovation. So our photo booth is going to get renovated. This room is going to get renovated a bit. The rules room is going to get totally changed, especially because it's already flattened. Xander and Chris are working on taking out this last area of wall right here. This room is going to be very cool once it's all done. The bunk rooms are going to get renovated, possibly turned into something entirely different. This hallway is going to get renovated. This hallway is not going to get renovated. The props are just going to get placed in here again. Mask maker's room is totally empty, so this plans for this room are up in the air. If it's going to stay mask maker, we can come up with something else to turn it into. We will see. Trick-or-treater is going to turn into, it's going to stay the trick-or-treater room, but we've got some other plans for in here, so that's going to be pretty cool once it's done. Training room, we started to bring the props back in here. This is going to be the new layout with our shelves against our wall instead of out here where they were with the two creepy ass props that are out in our hallway. They'll be placed right here and right there to kind of hoard them toward the tranny, who's usually over there, and into the boom boom room, which is that way. So it's going to be lots of fun. So we'll have these rooms will start working, and we'll also have to do the courtyard, clown room, freezers, and the morgue. So the build time is coming very soon, and by very soon I mean right now. Here it is. So we're going to be working on these things. We're going to get these flattened out. We're going to start. Obviously, we did not have concrete plans made for these rooms, so we're going to have to come up with those, draw them, sketch them, come up with everything, plan it all out, and then renovate them from there. So right now we're working on flattening them, coming up with some concepts. We're going to create those plans, and then we'll start working to renovate those rooms. So that's the plan right now. I'm going to go work on some HHP stuff. That's going to be the end of this vlog. I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you have any questions, leave a comment. Make sure you hit subscribe. Like I said, we're going to do another contest when we hit 2,000 subscribers. We're already at 1,200. So that's a very big plus. So anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. I'm Justin L. tuning out. You stay scary. Thank you guys very much.